to East Renfrewshire now. And East Renfrewshire, Kat Wilson from Culture Junction, and I think Karen also from Culture Junction this year, along with Jessie Mitchell from St Luke's High School in Barrhead. Hi Jessie. And they have been working with pupils from St Luke's and Primary 7s from the cluster Primaries on exploring and experiencing mental health through the arts. I think I've got that right. So without further ado, who's kicking off? Kat?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi. So I'm just going to do a really quick kind of overview of what we've been doing in the project, and then we're going to show 2 films. Jonathan's given me a thumbs up. He's going to show 2 films. And then we've got some audio recordings of some of the young people talking about their experience as well. So, and then I'm going to hand over to Jess, who's going to talk about what's going to be next, I guess, what the impact will be for the school. So just to kind of give an overview, we were working with the St Luke's cluster. Mostly we were working with a core group of S1 and S2 pupils who had chosen to take part in the project, and their aim was to create some films around themes of mental health that were, I guess in their words, better than the cringy films that they currently get shown in PSE or PC, sorry. So we started off kind of developing themes, discussing themes of mental health, selecting what the most important areas, topics were through creative workshops. The young people then moved on to creating characters, writing the scripts, rehearsing, and then eventually last month filming their work. So that was kind of the main bulk of the project. We also had a strand working in the cluster primary schools where we were working with P7s, delivering creative workshops, kind of looking at their fears, anxieties, thoughts about going to St Luke's. We had an activity at the end of that workshop where the P7s were able to write questions to St Luke's pupils, which were then answered and delivered back in a second workshop. And we also in those workshops just did some general nice fun things around creative wellbeing and looking at different things that people can do to switch off or relax or unwind at the end of a busy day at school. So looking at things like doodling, music, journaling. So lots of kind of just simple things that people can do on their own to unwind. We also had a bit of whole school engagement in St Luke's as well, which was mostly done through the creation of a whole school playlist. So it was asking young people to give us songs that meant something to them, songs that they used to unwind, relax, get pumped up for an exam or whatever. And that was, we held quite a few silent discos in the corridors at lunchtimes where young people got to listen to those songs and compile their playlists. So we've had a lot of fun, and we hope that the project has impacted on all kind of aspects of the cluster, not just the kind of main core group. So we thought today, well, we were going to show you the whole film, but it's 18 minutes long, so it would have gone right over our time. So we're just going to show you kind of 2 capsules, we're calling them. So the film has different sections, which can be viewed. It can be viewed as one whole film, or it can be viewed just each little mini section can be viewed as a little capsule. So we're going to show you 2 of the capsules. Just a couple of things though before we do that. There are content warnings at the start of each capsule. So if you don't want to watch them, obviously you can not. We won't be offended if you think there's something in that you don't want to see. Both of the clips, so one clip deals with anxiety and feeling overwhelmed. The other clip deals with disordered eating and body image. The clips run for about 3 to 4 minutes. So if you think that there's something that you don't want to see, then obviously just turn it off. The content warnings come on at the start of each clip as well, so should be fine. Also, just to say that some of the music in the film was composed by a group of music pupils from St Luke's who worked with a teacher in the music department. So they composed the underscore music for the film as well, so that was another nice layer to the project that we kind of didn't expect, but it was a really nice extra. So the film. Oh, okay, yeah, Jonathan's lined up the film. Amazing. So this is one of our film clips. This is Anxiety.
I'll never look like them or be as funny as them. They would think I am a loser. I don't want to miss anything. It's making me panic. I feel so tired and my head is so full. I can't concentrate in class. I just need to go for a walk and clear my head.
Mom, I'm not Sherlock Holmes over here. How do you expect me to know where he is? I'm not a detective. Do you expect me to be a detective? Never mind, Mum. He's here. Yep. Okay. Bye. Where have you been? Mum's been freaking out. The school said that you didn't go back to class after lunch. You can't just get up and walk out of school.
I know, it's just shut up. I just went for a walk. I needed to clear my head.
Where did you go? What did you do?
I just needed time to myself, so I switched off my phone and went for a walk. And I got a bit bored, so I was thinking about going back to school, but I don't want all the hassle.
You come home now then?
I suppose so.
To play ball so we could ruin them. Mama said that it was okay. Mama said that it was quite alright. Our kind of people had a bed for the night, and it was okay.
Okay, so that was our first clip we wanted to show. If we could now show mirror image, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Thank you.
I'm so tired. I look awful. Can I have a chicken burger, please?
Here you go, darling.
Hi, what did it get you? There you go. Thank you.
I don't want to sit with them. I don't want them to watch me eating. They'll think I'm greedy. But they'll think something's wrong if I don't. at them all eating rubbish. Why don't they care about how they look? It's disgusting. I'm so tired.
Why isn't she eating anything? There's definitely something up with her. I want to say something, but I don't want her to get annoyed with me.
I'm so hungry, but I've done really well today. And I'm so tired. When is it time to go home and sleep? What's the teacher talking about? I can't concentrate. It's so boring.
She looks terrible. Maybe I'll ask her about it. But I don't know how.
I'm so spotty. My hair is a mess.
Nobody likes you. Why are you here?
I have such bad eye bags. My friends are so pretty and I'm not. I'm so fat.
You have no friends?
Nobody likes you.
You look like a squirrel.
I'm so ugly.
Okay, thanks, Jonathan. So just to mention as well that there's a resource being created to go alongside that. So if teachers are using that in class, there is a follow-up resource with kind of information on support for young people if they identify with any of those issues, and also some kind of follow-up questions that teachers can use in class to discuss some of those issues. The other clip, the whole film will be available at some point on our website once we get a final consent form back from one young person. So you'll be able to view the whole film hopefully soon. We do have some audio of some of the young people speaking about their experience on the project. It is just audio, so you just have to use your imagination about what they look like. Oh, well, actually, it's the two, Boyd and Ava, who were in the first clip in Anxiety. It's them and Freya, who was the friend in the second clip who doesn't know how to help. So that's what they look like. That's who's speaking.
I love drama. I've been doing drama since I was a wee boy, so thought it's a good thing to get involved with because it would be fun and I know I would enjoy it.
And was it what you thought it would be?
No, not at all. I didn't think we were going to be filming videos and stuff, no. Like videos about like acting and stuff. Doing that was really fun and that surprised me a lot.
And what was the best bit?
Videoing about like anxiety and that to get across from people that have it and they know they're not alone, that everybody has it and they shouldn't be afraid to talk to anybody. No, but I'm glad what it was.
What did you think it would be?
Filming in the drama class, but yeah.
And how was it different?
We went outside and it was with other people, so it was more fun.
I thought that it would just like be like one of the normal things you see in PC, just a wee bit stupid and just a wee bit like so fake and like unrealistic.
And how is what you've done different to that?
It's just like a lot more natural and it describes a lot more of what kids like really go through these days compared to what they would have kind of went through back in the day. So
And what's been the best bit about the project?
just helping people like speak out and knowing that when people see this it can help them, and like hopefully it makes a difference and an impact. Everybody's going through the same thing no matter what, and people are there to talk to you.
And how do you feel after seeing the actual film?
Excitement mixed with nerves. I thought it was really, really good and I enjoyed it. I felt a bit nervous at first and like a bit embarrassed, but then I learned that I'm doing it for a good cause, so I shouldn't be.
Why is being creative important?
Being creative is important because you can do a lot of fun stuff and achieve a lot of stuff from being creative. Because if you're not really feeling like yourself being creative, it will be like fun, so it can help them. I do creative writing. It helps me clear my head and I can kind of just put everything into the words, or when I write songs it helps me put everything into the lyrics. If you're creative then you can write stuff or do something like dancing or anything, and it just helps clear your head and you kind of throw yourself into it and you forget about everything.
Lovely.
Cool. And yeah, I'm going to hand over to Jessie now.
Hi, how you doing, everybody? I think I don't know what we are for time, but I think actually the clips captured the amount of and the volume of work that the children took part in to produce these clips. And initially, when we put the project forward to create a series of videos that were sustainable that we could use within the curriculum to stimulate conversation, I had quite an idea of what I thought would be important to young people. And actually, through the creative process, because it was so pupil-led, pupils came up with their own script writing, their own music to accompany each of the videos, and they designed what was actually important to them. And for me, the evaluation that they had from the audio clip was, as Boyd said, it was, we're talking about things that matter to pupils just now. And for me as a practitioner, to be able to use that to stimulate conversation, whether it's in the classroom or on a wider scale. We have a showcase coming up in August with all the parents involved. And I think for me, that is the most important thing that's come out of this, is about that those children having that platform to be able to do that, but creating a sustainable resource that we can use not just now in the curriculum, but further on to generate conversation about mental health and wellbeing. So for me, it was enjoyable, it was fantastic, and I couldn't have done it without the help of Karen, who's here as well, with the silent discos, and Kat and Fraser, who's not here today. So thank you very much, guys. It's been a wonderful journey to be on.
Thank you so much, Kat, Jessie and Karen as well. Obviously your discos went down a storm and they're going to be remembered forever probably. But yeah, I think it's been said in the chat a lot. These were powerful films addressing very difficult subjects. But actually, there's something to be said that those learners must have felt safe enough to actually explore those issues openly and, and have them shared in a very public forum, including today. But for teachers, yes, a fantastic resource that just opens the door to allow you to talk about these difficult issues that are so important after what we've been through in lockdown and all the rest. But great to hear, Kat, that there are resources for teachers to refer to as well. I think Lorraine said that as well. That's going to be really, really helpful, because it's not the easiest thing, and you've got to find a way in that isn't intrusive. But actually is welcomed and comes from the learners themselves. So thanks a lot. We've got 1 minute for questions. Helen, in you come.
Hi, I've got a quick question. I'll put my camera on. Yeah, I really loved the films. I thought they were really powerful, fantastic, and I'm sure the young people will be so delighted. I'm quite interested on a practical level. How was it working with, did you work with the school's own equipment, or did you bring in your own equipment and edit in, with the school's equipment, or how did that work?
No, we brought our own equipment. So all the equipment was brought in by us and edited by us outside of school time.
Yeah. That was fantastic. It was really great, and the acting was amazing as well.
Yeah, I think actually
I might add there's some cheerier clips in there as well.
Yeah, that's one thing to say, is that a lot of young people didn't define themselves as drama pupils at all. So that's a massive step for, every single, as well as creating the words as well, that they got and performed it as well. So big step there.
I know, I feel like I just wanted to say that actually, that quite a few of them hadn't really done any acting before. And we were, we were quite amazed, like just on those filming days, they were just so natural. But I think that's the thing, when they've been through that process and the piece means so much to them, and, where it's coming from. I mean, nobody was telling their own story. I think it's important. It does say that at the beginning of the full film, that it is all fictional, but obviously it's based on experiences that maybe they've had or friends have had or that they're aware of. But yeah, it was amazing. Like most of them, a couple of them I think go to kind of after school drama and things like that, but a lot of them it was like the first time, and to have a big camera pointed in your face, that we were amazed actually. They were just so natural. It was amazing. So yeah.
Well, thank you, Kat, Jessie and Karen. Thank you so much for sharing that amazing